Hi there, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I've completed the spring themed journal and thought I would do a flip through for you. So I showed you kind of how I was going to be putting together the cover. I did the gluing down of this top part without you guys just because, you know, it's a long process. You don't want to watch glue dry. I added the little applique here. I sewed some buttons on it. The spine, I don't know if it's all in, so we'll go this way. And then the back side, a little bit of, and then the closure. So then there's some, you know, ruffly bits hanging out the top, a few things bottom, a few things hanging out the top. And then when you open here, there's all kinds of ruffles and fabrics and things like that. I absolutely love the way it looks when journals are done like this. I don't always, but most of the time I add this stuff and it really just makes me very happy. I hope it does you guys too. All right, let's make sure that I'm in screen. All right, so let's go ahead and go on in. So on the front, I have the fabric pocket that I showed you guys previously. I added, again, this applique a little bit up here and this trim down here, some more of this trim that I had going around to kind of, you know, finish off the bottom. I added a little bit of paper up here with a little flower. Inside, I have this journaling card. I don't know if you guys have heard of Cara Brandon, but she has really cute digitals. And the way I found out about her is that I won a giveaway almost a year ago now, or coming up on a year, from JenRen scraps. And what I won from her was a code for Cara Brandon's shop. And so that's how I found out about Cara Brandon. Well, now Cara Brandon has a website, and if you go and subscribe to her, you know, newsletter and stuff, you get freebies. And this is one of the spring freebies. There's a couple of them in here. I will link JenRen and Cara Brandon. JenRen is one of Cara Brandon's design team members. And so I will link those in my description box below. Go and check them out. Very cute, adorable, adorable. So kind of my inspiration for doing a spring theme is watching JenRen. She just is an amazing crafter. So anyway, it was just this card and I stitched around it, added the tab to the top. So yeah, if you sign up for the newsletter, I was surprised I kept getting email after email about different little freebies that she sent just for signing up. And then there are also freebies just within the website if you don't sign up for the newsletter. So on this pocket here, we have a little thing. These were the bits that were part of the embellishments in the scrapbook pad that I was using, scrapbook paper pad. So then I did this here, added this with this little girl from a pattern pack and a label. I stitched around it. I'll try not to talk so much from here on out. This is, I have a package of vintage postcards, and so this is one of them. I think I have a few of them throughout as well. Very cute. I found it at a thrift store quite a while back. Music paper. I tried to leave some things blank. So then here is our flip up pocket that we made from a scrap from a 12 by 12 sheet. And then it has this little tuck up in here. And then in the tuck, I put this recipe card. And that just closes back down. Inside the flap here, I had a little pocket and this little tag that I added stickers to. and stitched around. I did a double stitching around. I did one and it just kind of looked blank, and so I did another one and I thought that finished it off. Paper from a kid's book, and then inside, on this side, I sewed vellum to it, and then I made this card, and this kind of just moves around. Yeah. I have it so that this kind of hangs out. And then, okay, here's another one of those vintage postcards. Isn't that just the most adorable, adorable little girl? The colors are so bright and happy. I stitched around it in yellow. I don't know if you can tell that it's yellow, but it is. And then this is some calendar page. If you go back to the beginnings of it, they're pictures from a calendar that I took apart. I added some rickrack, Mary Englebright sticker up here. I have a flip up, and then a little, this unfolds, and I just added these little flower punches that I got from Creators Call Shop, Etsy store. I purchased a spring journal pack from her. I also got these tickets from her. Anyway, so that's just kind of embellishing the flip out. And then I made the tickets a tab. Here we have, it's like a side belly band. And so it looks like it's a pocket, but it actually is a belly band. So this will go all the way through, but it kind of stays put. And then this just kind of hangs on it, and it's a Mary Englebright card. Isn't that a stinking adorable? I'm pretty sure I got a good portion of these Mary Englebright cards from Pam at, oh, it used to be Pam's favorite place. It's Pam VanEe. And then on this side, I did some little flip outs. I almost did a boo-boo. I added some little fabric tabs with little buttony things. They're not actual buttons. They're just little embellishments that I had got also from Creators Call Shop. And then on this fabric ruffle that I added, I almost glued the whole thing down. And if I had, I wouldn't have been able to open these. It was a close call. So I have it just glued to this so that it flips open. Okay, then on this side, I have a little up tuck here with this little journaling card. So I did no inking. I think this is the first time I have done 0 inking in this journal, and I think it's fine. It was kind of, you know, hard at first, but once I got going on it and filling it up, I was like, okay, it's good. It doesn't need it. Here is the center of the first signature. I just have some little butterflies that I attached to the strings there. And then a tuck spot here with this little journaling card. And then fabric flip. This is a belly band. I have this loose, so it kind of goes back and forth. Just, you know, just for fun. You can stick something else down in there if you wanted to, you know, it's another little spot. But inside I have this journaling card. This is a Graphics Fairy image. I stitched around it. I changed my thread so many times while doing this. There's pink, blue, white, yellow, kind of a greenish blue. I mean, I'm just constantly changing my thread out. Another little fold out here. And then here we have a card that I added a tab to make sure that it, you know, it's obvious that it's a card. So that opens up for you. And then behind it, I put this recipe card in. And then the other side of that calendar page, I love the flowers and the birds, and I just love it. And then the other side of that kids book page that I sewed the vellum to, and on this side I just added a guest check. I backed it so that this part, well, first of all, the guest checks are really thin, and then it also has this part perforated down here, and I didn't want that to be a problem. I added these little bits that I got from Marci at Creators Call Shop. And then here's that other color of stitching. That's the kind of greenish blue color. I'm not sure how it shows up for you guys. Added some pom-pom trim. This flips up for journaling. Added Mary Inglebright stickers, some trim and flowers, and then it actually also has a journaling card while you were out. I do believe that came from the spring pack that I got from Marci as well. I added a little tab to the side. I think that came from her. It was a label, and I cut the label in half and made it a like a tab. So that was cute. This is a tuck spot that I have left. I left just one or two places that, you know, you could put your own thing in there. And then the front of the neck signature, Graphics Fairy image, both of these are. I fussy cut out I think I, you know, made it bigger, and then I fussy cut the bunny head out to make a tuck spot. And then here we have a belly band that opens up, little label and stuff on the front, and then inside, this actually has to come down. I have this paper pad that is it's like pink with dresses. This is the cover of the paper pad. I just thought it was really cute, so I just, you know, and then a recipe card on the inside. So again, this has to go in from the bottom. It just kind of sits in there. And then this little tuck spot, also from Marci, with this piece of stationery, adorable vintage stationery that I found also at a thrift store quite some time ago. And then inside this envelope, I have this image from Graphics Fairy. I did a fabric tab with a flower, a little, this little brad is velvety. It's really feels nice. And then this is an old Project Life card, I think. I don't know. I found it, had it forever and a day. I don't know. And then this opens up. Calendar page. And then this is another vintage card, and it opens up. Just love the image and the colors. And then another one of those vintage postcards. And it's just a tuck spot down in here. Pretty stationery. A tuck spot here with Life is Beautiful sewn around. Fabric ruffle. A tuck spot, and this is just a piece of very like thin, I don't know, almost like rice paper, but I don't know, onion skin paper, I'm not sure, but really pretty stationery inside. I just have it tucked in there. A couple of fabric tabs here and vintage buttons, and then inside I put a recipe card. And of course, it doesn't have to be recipes on these cards. You know, you can journal on these recipe cards. That's fine. It barely fit. So this is the altered paper clip that we made in one of our videos. Since then, I added this little yellowy lace at the top. Isn't she adorable? And you can journal on the back of her. I left this for a place, you know, that you can stick something of your own. Center of this signature, and I added little purple butterflies on this one. Another Project Life card, I added this so that you could journal here. And then, you know, if you used a marker, you might be able to journal, or you could add a photo or something like that. This cute little girl, I just thought the colors went well together. I stitched around her, just a little journaling on the back. It's yellow stitching. And I'm not poking her all the way in so that my paper clip doesn't grab the stitching. Okay, again, from Marci, Creators Call Shop, I added the tab and then another Project Life card. I think that they're Project Life, but they're old. Like, I had to, a couple of them I'm just not using. They have dates from like 2015. You know how you can circle the dates? I think the latest date they had on it was like 2014 or 2015. So they're pretty old. And I think I finally got through my pack of them. A fabric tab on the side, trim with flowers. I left it blank. You guys, look, are you proud of me? I left it blank. I did it on purpose. I made myself do it. Mary Inglebright envelope, and then on the inside I backed it so that you didn't see the bright white, and then it has a Mary Inglebright card on the inside. Isn't that stinking adorable? I want to wear this outfit. I think I said that when I opened it the first time when Pam sent them to me. I was like, oh, I want to wear this outfit so bad. And then it's glued on so that you have this little journaling card stitched around. Some of these just fit, and you have to kind of get it in there just right. The other side of the calendar page, this little pocket here with the cute little bunny, and I put a little flower Brad at the top. I just thought that was really, really cute. And then this is a flip up. It's Mary Inglebright, like a notepad. And so I made a pocket out of it, but I also made it a flip up, so you have lots of writing space there. And then a journaling card on the inside from a Dick and Jane book sewn around. A little bit of thread. And then inside, this is an envelope. Inside there is this. It was a wallpaper border, and I believe we did this together. It's hard for me to remember sometimes. Stitched around. I'm not sure if I did that with you guys or I don't remember. But anyway, that's that. I actually ended up using the entire bit of wallpaper border that I had been gifted. I think I was gifted that by Pam VanEe as well. Pocket here. This is another of the journaling cards from Care Brandon. I don't know if it's a freebie on the website or if it's one that she sent for signing up for the newsletter, but it's stinking adorable. Stitched around in yellow. And then another recipe card. And I just did some rickrack and trims and stuff. Cute, cute sticker. I found these at a yard sale last year and I was so excited. Okay, so then here is the beginning of the next signature, and this is a card that I covered on the back, so like it totally doesn't go together, right? But you don't really see them. I mean, it kind of does, but the way you see them in the book, I think it works. So well, let's look at the pocket first. I stitched around, added this, and then this is another one of those vintage postcards stitched around. And then this is lots of journaling inside. And then it just clips on. So this side is blank. Aren't you proud of me? I did it. I see people do it all the time and I'm like, of course, leave a blank spot. I did it. So, and then when you see this side, it kind of goes with these colors. There was a plan. Okay, opens up for journaling. More, these were little cutouts, die cuts from Marci. And then another one of these kids page. This time I didn't add vellum to it. I have just a little pocket sewn on with this journaling card inside. Small little journaling card. Calendar page. I backed it, you know, we did this. I showed you guys this before in like the beginning. Added a tab here. I just love the colors. This makes me so happy. I just got a text. My daughter's not home. I need to check real quick. All right, I'll answer her when we're done here. Anyway, very cute. I just love the color flow. I love it. Makes me happy. This flips up, Mary Inglebright paper pad, and then this flips out. This was also from Marci. And then the center of this signature, I did purple butterflies. They're different color purple than the other one. And then here we have a paper bag. I left this, I think I might end up putting like some stationery or something in there so that it's not empty. And then this journaling card with this little bow on here. And then inside we have this that I also got from Marci. And then this card, I believe this came from the dollar store or Dollar Tree. And it was just going like that. Added a label, some fabric, this pocket here. I just love these images. These came, the ones that are of this color, those came from my friend Donna, who's the one that got me started in doing this sort of thing. So thank you, Donna. Small little pocket here with this journaling card stitched around in yellow. And then I used some of my Mary Englebright scrapbook paper. This is a little flip up. And then I made a pocket out of it. I had to reinforce the paper because it's pretty thin paper. I put a recipe card on the inside. And then a recipe card on the back side. Little Mary Englebright stickers. This is just a tuck. Pocket here. Mary Englebright recipe card. Again, they can be used for journaling. They don't have to be for recipes. Cute little Mary Englebright. Some of this was gifted to me and some of this I purchased. This was a gift. So thank you. I think her name, it was Kathleen. Kathleen S, I think is what it is. So thank you. This is some wallpaper that I made a flip out with. Added a label and a tab and a little flower brad. A flip up, Mary Englebright paper pad. And then this is an envelope. So inside, I used one of those journaling cards that I covered with the napkin and I just wasn't sure about. Well, I did finally figure out a way to use it. Sally said, "Oh, Mother, see Dick go down, see Jane go down. Funny, funny Dick and Jane." I had to keep the wording. It's just so funny. Let's teach our children to read by, using that kind of language is kind of funny, but cute. Mary Englebright paper again. Very bright and happy. And this flips up. There's one of her stickers and rickrack, and it flips up for journaling. A vintage card here. Isn't that adorable? And sometimes it's just crazy how you have something and you think, when am I going to use that? And then all of a sudden the colors are just perfect. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes things just come together. Little tuck spot here. This opens up. On the inside we have a vintage card, and these are like velvety polka dots and trim on her dress. She is just so cute. Isn't that adorable? And just tons of journaling space. And then if you put it in like this, then you see the little girl in the window. And I left this just because the colors were good. This is what we made together in, was it our last Pocket Wednesday? I can't remember for sure, but I believe so. And then it has, all this in it. These all come out. I don't want to pull them all out right now, but those all come out. So that is just a free-floating pocket. You can look at my last Pocket Wednesday video if you'd like to see how we made that. A flip up here with lots of journaling. This side pocket has this one. Did we do this one together or did I do it without you guys? I think I did it without you. So this is another one that I covered with the envelope, the napkin, and I wasn't sure about how to use it. So I managed to use it. Very cute, I think. Center of the final signature. Butterflies again. There we go. A journaling card here. has a little eyelet in the top that is in the shape of a heart. This is a spot where you can tuck something if you want. So I left a few places. This is wallpaper border that I, trimmed out, another recipe card. I don't think I put the same recipe card in twice. I have so many recipe cards, you guys. A couple of Project Life cards. And then inside of this is how I finished off the wallpaper. I made a little booklet out of it. I lined it because it's the kind that if it gets wet, it gets sticky. And so I sewed it together with this little purple and white twine, I guess. So then I lined it, and then I just put some pretty colored scrapbook paper on the inside. And that just fits down in here. I accidentally, when I covered my envelope, the opening, I added glue where I shouldn't have. And so this is just a short little spot. And so this actually worked perfectly. And that kind of just hangs out to let you know there's something in there. Journaling card here. And here, another recipe card. We're almost done. I did Created by Me, and then this is the final of the Cara Brandon cards. That's not all that came in the freebie. It was one sheet of freebies, and those are just the ones that I used, stitched around. And it's just so cute how its little head sticks up over that, and the flowers, oh my goodness. So then I just added the same embellishments on the back as I did on the front. Okay, you guys, this was so much fun for me and different, the not inking and all of that. So I hope that you like it. I do already have a buyer for it. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.